Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we are now in the past, and apparently everything in the past was diamondized, including the enemies, although we've seen diamond-like enemies before. But here we have the Ghost of Starman, which we saw in the Onet area, and we also have the nuclear reactor robot, which is a recolor of an old enemy that we saw at Stonehenge. And really, this guy has about all the same skills as that enemy in Stonehenge. In case you forget, he can heal his party members. That's the main thing that he'll be doing pretty much every single turn. So he's really annoying in that sense. You want to make sure you kill him last as well, because he can explode, which is why I'm aiming for this Ghost of Starman, when really I usually just go left to right when I fight these battles. But in this case, don't want to do that. Want to kill him last. That way the rolling HP will not take effect, and you won't lose nearly as much damage as you, or lose nearly as much health as you probably should if you were to kill him first, and then be taking all that damage throughout the battle after his explosion. So, just in case, you can use the Saturn, the Phase Distorter, that's what it's called, in order to save your game and heal up, so that's very nice. So if you want to do some last minute grinding or whatever, this is a place that you can do it. Although I still think that the 7th Year Sanctuary location is probably the best, because it has all those fobbies that are really, really easy and give a ton of experience. I think Ness for me is around level 85, everybody else is like somewhere between 60 to 70, so yeah, probably not that much of a difference, maybe like 70 to 75-ish for everybody else. So that's what level I am, and that's much higher than the last time I beat this game, actually. I think the first time I beat this game, Ness was only level 75, because I didn't die nearly as much in Magic Hand, and didn't have to go through that many times and battle all the enemies and whatnot. So there's that. So around level 60 to 75-ish, maybe. Yeah, there's... oh, Pooh's at 67, although he did come in later, so he does have the least level out of all of us. But still, just... you really should be fine on levels if you've fought all the enemies that you've seen on the way to this area, just in general. If you've fought all of the enemies that showed up on screen, you should be fine. And not even all of them, like, you could get away with fighting maybe only like 80 to 90% of them. I fought all of them, however, so there's that. Here we have the Ultimate Octobot, which is a recolor of another enemy that we saw before, the Military Octobot, I believe it was called. He can steal an item from battle, launch a laser, something else. Not all too interesting. Honestly, the most annoying enemy would definitely be these nuclear power robot, or nuclear reactor robots, just because they heal everybody else. And you really gotta get the timing down in your attacks in order to actually kill something, because see, otherwise, if he had healed the Ultimate Octobot instead of himself, being all selfish and whatnot, we would have had to start all over in killing that Octobot, and why did I miss? So yeah, just really annoying enemy. In terms of difficulty, however, I don't know. Probably the other enemy that we haven't seen yet. Yeah, definitely. We haven't seen the most difficult enemy yet. The easiest enemy, probably that wild and woolly shambler type guy that we saw and I didn't even mention. He seemed really, really easy. But otherwise, we're fine. Oh, by the way, we're robots. We have to be robots in order to survive in the past. I don't know exactly why, but either way, we are indeed robots and whatnot. So, and now this robot became a ghost, because robots have souls, right? Apparently. Yeah, see? I don't think that healing gamma to revive, like, death works inside of battle, because I tried that inside of battle once, I'm sure of it, and it didn't work out. So I'm pretty sure it's only outside of battle. And Ness has a ton of PP, so just go ahead and spam Life Up Omega whenever you need it, pretty much. Legendary Bat, the final equipment, or the final weapon for Ness. 255 power, he reaches the max, as though he weren't powerful enough already. as well as it is actually accurate. The Casey bat would put you up to 255 as well. Wow, this is a ton of enemies, that was not good. The Casey bat would put you up to 255, but it is rather inaccurate. This one is. So it is just altogether an upgrade from even the Casey bat. Although I still don't suggest use the Casey bat, because you really will miss a lot. I had a tough time in Stonehenge the first time around because I kept that and used it, and it was just not good, and I didn't have anything else to equip after I realized that it sucked. Here we have the final Starman, which is the final new enemy in the game, aside from the last boss, of course. You can use Brain Shock, and I think a heck of a lot of other spells. Everybody's feeling strange, that is not good. I'm pretty sure that that means that everybody will be killing each other. He has a PSI shield, which is no good. Yeah, everybody's killing each other, but once they hit each other, they'll go back to normal. Paula's already technically dead. Luckily, I got a smash attack. If it weren't for that, I probably would have lost against him. They're really tough, and if you get into a huge group of them, run for... just run. There is no way you're going to want to deal with that. Life of Omega heals a lot for a surprising low amount of PP. Or a surprisingly low amount of PP, I guess. Yeah, that's how you say that. So that's good, very good. Still, you want to make sure that you have at least some PP left for Ness, but really only for healing. You'll see what I mean later on. Yeah, see, I used Life of Omega really often, and yet I still have over exactly 450. I have plenty, pretty much. Just make sure you have Ness do all the healing, because he has so much PP. And, this place looks really odd. A sudden, drastic change in atmosphere. Oh man, this is really gross looking. How far do we have to... there we go. Okay, now what? It's all pulsing and just... it's gross. It looks almost organic. Okay, what's going on now? The eye, I'm guessing that's an eye. Oh, nope, it's my face. It's Ness's face, not an eye. Or maybe it's just Ness's eye is the pupil of an eye, and oh, there's Pokey for whatever reason. Man, after so long, I thought we got rid of him, or I thought he was gone. Died in the helicopter crash or something. But no, he's here, and somehow he managed to time travel as well. That really isn't explained, but he's here. He had been taken over by Gygus probably all along. Yeah, he was led here by Gygus. And, the thing about that line, Master Gygus, no, just Gygus. In terms of the Japanese, like, script, that was just a big thing for Pokey to drop the Master title. Because Pokey, it just kind of shows that Pokey has no respect for Gygus anymore, or something like that. I don't know, that's how I understood it, but, it's just a really big deal, while most American players, I think, gloss over that. And the only reason I know about that is that I was bored one time, so I read, like, some script changes that's in Earthbound and whatnot, while doing this Let's Play, of course. And, just one of the things that I saw, and I thought it was kind of interesting. There were actually quite a few script changes. Like, I think Gygus was originally supposed to be called Geek, but they changed that so that Gygus just sounds more deadly and awesome. Okay, well, for this battle, we want to aim for heavily armed Pokey first. And he is susceptible to paralysis, which means he'll be doing absolutely nothing now for the rest of the battle, which is very helpful. Make sure you have a whole bunch of big bottle rockets to fire at him, or you could use the heavy bazooka as well, which I'm going to use. Gygus is going to use PSI Gaming, which is kind of interesting considering that's your spell. Ness's spell, but he uses it. Although, really the damage is negligible, just make sure you heal every once in a while. Like right now, both Paula, Jeff, and Pooh to an extent are all dying. So go ahead and use Omega once everybody gets kind of low. Probably not as low as I let my characters get, but still. I feel like Paula actually has a really low HP compared to what she usually has for me. Also, she's almost out of PP, which is no good. Now I'm just going to need her to bash. And hopefully I can get this heal on time because both of these guys are gonna die. Please heal. Not good, not good, not good. 2 people now dead. Okay, he solidified despite the fact that he's paralyzed already. Yeah, why couldn't that have gotten off first? Oh well. But for this part of the battle, don't aim at Gygus, just kill Pokey. We want to get our revenge on him, despite the fact that Gygus was the reason that Paula and Jeff are now dead. Also, Pooh has Healing Omega. For whatever reason, Ness doesn't have it. But he can go ahead and use that to revive a party member in battle. Oh, nice smash attack. Beating him off with a smash, that was very, very good. Although, Pooh does not have enough PP to use another Healing Omega. So Jeff is just going to stay dead, unfortunately. Turn off the Devil's Machine. Oh, that does not sound good. Okay, what's going on? Okay, everything just got weird. Okay, so he can't think rationally. That is not good. What an almighty idiot. Oh, you keep on saying that you're terrified, and yet you're insulting him like that, Pokey. This is not good. Okay. Everything just got super freaky and weird. Okay, so for whatever reason, I really just can't remember the exact order of events that you want to do fighting Gygus, basically what you want to use when. So just kind of follow along with what I'm doing, I guess. Because, yeah, I think I know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm remembering it too early. Like, I'm doing it too early compared to when I actually should do it. Yeah, see, healing Gamma does not work to heal Jeff, so kind of cursing the fact that Jeff will now have to be dead for the rest of the battle. Although, really, he wouldn't have helped that much. Just because this battle really... He really can't do that much in this battle. Although he could participate in this part, but otherwise, it would take more than what he can do. Get to that later. And Gygus is just really weird, just with how he plays out. Although I feel like I must mention quickly before I move on, the music that plays when you're fighting both Gygus and Pokey just a couple minutes ago, I freaking love that song. Just by the way, I feel like a lot of people who've played this game do. Just the melding of like 8-bit sound and then that major awesome portion at the end. I should have saved that cup of life noodles just in case for somebody more important than Jeff. Jeff isn't that important. Oh, honestly. And yeah, now Pooh is dying, which is worse. Jeff was solidified, so he's doing a great job with the life that I'm giving him. And now Pooh is dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, see, now it's all red again, which I guess makes it look more sinister. But I wish that everybody could have been alive for this. Okay, and it says that you can't grasp the full form of his attacks. I feel like most of the time they're either like a brain shock or a freeze that can hit everybody, because as you saw, Jeff was solidified when he was hit by that. So, I don't know, it's just kind of really weird. Oh, that's definitely thunder. Look at that being deflected. And again, you should have that on Paula, but whatever. And yeah, he just has a whole bunch of PSI attacks, but it doesn't really tell you what it is. Although it is really good when it doesn't work on him. Very nice smash attack. Did that finish it? That finished it! Finishing both of the battles so far with smash attacks. I am liking this. Okay, well, pretty much just bash him down, because PSI doesn't work on him. You'll eventually have Pokey show up, and he has some monologue. But will we come on top over Gygus? Figure out next time. While Pokey gives us a hint on how to beat him. See you all then, whenever Pokey finishes his monologue. See you all then.